Hi guys, welcome. So I came back from the doctor and my blood pressure is actually down a little bit more. So it's funny. I guess it's the coconut oil water. I read that coconut water can be helpful in lowering blood pressure, so I've been trying to drink it every day. And it must be working because my blood pressure has come down. Anyhow, the doctor says that Avery is in position. She's head down. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. The doctor tells me not to go out dancing tonight. Really? Because that was the first thing that I was going to do. I can barely get out of bed. Okay, love reading. TD. You have a little bit of a delay when it comes to happiness moving into the new year, but not for long. Pretty soon, all cups are full. You're feeling well balanced. You spin the wheel of fortune, and karma puts you at the right place at the right time. So you may be a little static or stagnant moving into 2020. Doesn't last very long. Love and karma should come in. Sister, how is he feeling towards me today? What's he feel? Today he's feeling basically undecided. The Two of Swords in reverse, undecided. It also looks like he may come in out of the blue at some point, sooner rather than later. But basically, he's not putting any effort in. There's still that third party around, or it could be you, him, and somebody else, or it could be him, somebody else, and another third party. There's something around him. He may have some kind of a secret. I think he's trying to decide as to when he should reach out to you. I would be careful with this guy because I think that he's sort of all over the place, and his emotions seem to fluctuate rapidly, like very quickly. Adriana, how will be my RS with Gil? I don't know what RS means. Can you explain that? Because I don't know if I can answer it as a yes and no question. I'm not sure how to answer that. Let me go to X subliminals and then I'll look for your response. What will happen tonight at the party? Okay. The party looks like it's going to be okay. It looks like it may be a little slow at the beginning and then it picks up speed. I think there are going to be a lot of people there. It definitely looks like there's going to be a lot of drinking. It looks like there's passion around it. I think it's going to be a good time. There even could be somebody there that you hook up with that leads to a stable relationship and you're prepared to move forward. This, I think, would be a new person, someone who you have not either met before or you have not known of. They would be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. All right, I want to see what that... the one from Adriana. Did she explain it? Oh, relationship. Okay, let's see. So what's the question here? How will my relationship be with Gil? Okay. Okay, well, first it looks like he may not be so financially stable, which doesn't necessarily have to be an issue, but it just may be something that you want to be aware of. Four of Pentacles is in reverse. It does show that he's a strong personality. He's got a lot of strength. And he's very lighthearted, carefree, and loves to do spur of the moment things. I think he's going to be a lot of fun. Money may be a little bit tight. You and him are going to have a spiritual connection. The Page of Wands would indicate he also has an adventurous side. So I think he's a lot of fun. I think that you'll enjoy your time with him. You have a wish here, so this can definitely work out in your favor. Just something to note that money just may be a little bit tough at times. Okay. X subliminals. Oh, I did that one. LT, love reading. Okay. You've got balance coming in when you take a chance on love, that you meet somebody who's a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, and they treat you like you're a Roman goddess. Use your intuition. This person is going to be, they're going to want to make you really happy. So I think that this person comes in and they're legit. I think that they're a fire sign. Now, if you're already with somebody, that type of a reading can indicate that your relationship moves to the next level. Or if your relationship recently hit a slump, your relationship will be, you can rebuild it and it can be better than ever. Just chilling. How will the Aries be tonight? Okay. Here's the Aries. I think he's going to be friendly. I think he's going to be undecided. It looks like he comes in friendly, but a little bit undecided. I think he's going to be doing a lot of watching and waiting and observing. I think he's trying to stay in contact with his intuition, but sometimes he gets a little hot-headed. I think he's going to be okay. Certain moments you may notice that he's paying attention to what's going on, and he may come off a little bit standoffish. Kyla, what are Greg's current feelings for me? Okay. All right. What are Greg's current feelings? He comes off as very worried. I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but he comes off as worried. It also shows that he feels like you and him have a spiritual connection. And if he hasn't come in with an offering of love or a reconciliation, he will be. It could take a minute. You may feel like you have choices around you, or he may feel like you have choices around you and that you may not choose to be with him. But inevitably, you got the Sun card here. So if you want this relationship to work out or to move forward, you can. All right. That was... that one. Bianca. What can I expect from 2020 in my professional and love life? I'm a Libra. Career looks like it moves forward pretty quickly in 2020. And if you do something that's creative, if you have like a creative type of job, I think that it's going to move forward even quicker. Like you may, I don't know, like my father's an artist. Those are his paintings. It could be the kind of thing where all of a sudden you sell a painting for, I don't know, $20,000, something like that. And then you're going to hit a plateau when it comes to career. If you don't do anything creative as a job, this could be a creative thing that comes in that you could turn into a side business. But that's a side note. As far as love is concerned, if you're not with anyone right now, you have somebody that's going to come in out of the blue that is going to be an earth sign, probably a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. And they're going to have a love of adventure, which I don't want to say that earth signs aren't adventurous, but a lot of the times they're not. You know, it's more of like a Sagittarius kind of thing. But this person is going to be a whole lot of fun. They may be an Aries. You got the Aries card here. Your life in 2020, all cups are full. money comes in. Use your intuition. Life moves forward quick. So after you go through this snag here, right, whatever it is that takes you to the plateau, your life moves forward quickly with the Chariot. Whoever it is that you're with, if this person is a new person that enters, they treat you like a Roman goddess. If you're already with this person, you reconnect with them on a deeper level, they treat you like a Roman goddess. The Empress promised us a couple of things: prosperity, abundance, love, creation. Now, it could have something to do with the creative endeavor that we saw earlier, or it could also be the birth or conception of a child. If you don't want kids, be careful. But generally speaking, when you get this card, especially with the Chariot, and your life's going to move forward quickly, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing if you were to ask somebody, well, how does so-and-so feel about me? And the Emperor shows up, there's like no better, no better card to get than that. I am up to Emma X. Love. Okay, love for Emma X. We've got a water sign coming in that's going to bring you great happiness. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You've got magic around you. Watch your thoughts. All thoughts manifest. This person is going to be extremely focused on you and building your relationship. You and this person may take either a trip across seas or to water. There's a lot of passion around this person, and there's a lot of passion towards you. I think that if you're not with anyone right now, you're going to meet a water sign coming up in the near future. If you are with somebody, your relationship can move forward. It depends where people are, And then the thing with the signs, like I'm a Pisces, but it's the only planet I have in Pisces. All my other planets, I have 7 planets in air signs. I don't have anything in earth signs, nothing. Rhonda, why is Eric being so distant towards me right now? Okay, let's check out what's going on here with Eric. Dylan, you jumped down off the bed. Pain in the neck. He's feeling a little bit burdened by life, but this is like you're going to reconnect. You got the 2 of Cups. You've got balance. You've got transformation. Whatever's going on is going to blow over. Don't make a big deal about it. What do you want, Bubby? You want food? You hungry? Yeah? All right. Hang on. Let me get him something to eat. You hungry or you need water? What do you need? I'll give you both. How about that? All right, good boy. All right. Now that was Rhonda. Okay, Yahira. If I was to open up my spiritual website, would it be successful? Okay. I would say go for it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I would go for it. Let's see. Will it be successful? Yeah. Yeah. All right. You got 2 aces, and then the final card was the death card, which is transformation. I would go for it. I wouldn't wait not 1 second. Oh, that's right. It is. Happy New Year to those that are already living in 2020. I don't even know what time it is here. Here it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Okay, TD, how's the Aries feeling about me? We've been talking. Oh, that's good. That's a good start. They feel sorry for whatever happened in the past, but it looks like they're coming back to move forward. They want to get past whatever happened in the past and move forward. They're going to be persevering, which means if you don't respond to them or you put them off for a day or two, it's going to make them come after you a little bit harder. I think that the ball's in your court now, so you can kind of play a little bit. I don't want to say hard to get because, I don't like to play games. But you don't have to be readily available with your phone in your hand 24/7, if you know what I mean. Make them wait a little bit. It'll do you good. KG 2020 reading. Okay, what's happening here for KG in 2020? What's the matter, buddy? What happened? All right, looks like you're going to have a creative project or endeavor at the beginning of the year that's going to bring in balance. Now, this usually, I don't know what you do for a living or if you work, this could be work or school. But whatever it is, it's something that's creative and it's something that makes you feel appreciated. So whatever it is, and it would be like, let's just say, for example, I'll use the paintings. Say you're in art school. You might be making a project and it's well received and you're awarded for it, whatever. Life comes into balance. You also have here boundaries, setting boundaries, which is excellent. You're not going to be letting people take advantage of you. You're working hard. This is either a work or a school thing. This, the creative project, and the Six of Pentacles. You also have a water sign around you. If you're not with anyone, you could meet a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Quiet. And the relationship can move forward quickly. It might be a Pisces. Use your intuition when you meet this person. I think you're going to know right off the bat that you guys click. What? What do you need? What do you want? Show me. You need more water? You ate everything? More water? All right, here you go. Come on, give me a little bit of time here before you aggravate me. All right, good boy. All right. That was KG, I think. All right, now we're up to Costanza. How does he feel about me now that I gave him space? He's a little worried. Good. I think you did the right thing. You got him to worry. He's feeling a little bit regretful. Use your intuition. He comes back in with an offering of love. He's going to be prepared to man up. I think you did the right thing. You need help? Go ahead. Jump up. You could do it. You could do it. Go ahead. I know. I took you steps. Go ahead. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. All right, hold on. All right. Good boy. Good boy. Here. It's over here. I got it. Here. Come on. He didn't, when I first got him the steps, he wanted no part. Now he won't try to get on the bed without them. All right, we are up to Denny. How will 2020 be for me? Okay. Telling you, 2020's got to be a good year. It's got to be a good year. The Sun, first card. It's going to be a good year for you. You're going to have some opportunity that comes in out of the blue. The one pitfall I see is that somebody may backstab you, but they're going to feel really sorry about it after it happens. Use your intuition when this person apologizes. I think they're going to be legit. It shows in 2020 that you have success and victory, and that you leave the past in the past. You move forward slow and steady. You take a spin on the wheel of fortune, and you persevere. You're going to have a good 2020. If you're not with anyone, there's also a love connection coming in. So you're going to be with somebody in 2020 that's going to be of significance. We're up to Costanza. Love 2020. I'm a Cancer. He's an Aries. Or something new. Okay, let's see. Will we be with the old Cancer in 2020? I think that you're going to be with the Cancer in 2020. There's also a chance that a fire sign shows up, but I'm not sure if this Cancer is like on the cusp of Leo. It could be him. Either way, I don't think you're going to be alone in 2020. Emma, a couple of years ago, I added Tom F. Nothing more than acquaintance from college, who I don't even know if he liked me as a person. I added him on Facebook and he accepted and then deleted me after. Why? Okay, that's weird. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say it's weird, because a lot of times people, me personally, I'll accept everyone because I don't want to make anyone feel bad. But I know a lot of people that will sporadically go through their Facebook list and just delete people that they don't talk to much. I personally don't really care. I don't go on it anymore. I tried to get into my account the other day. I can't even get into it anymore. But sometimes people do that. Let's see what his issue is. I think that he does clean house. It does show that he cleans house. He changes quickly. He goes back and forth. He also holds himself back. I don't think he likes to feel vulnerable, and I don't think that he likes to just let the whole world know, what's going on in his life. I don't think it had anything to do with you personally. I think that people are very bizarre. So bizarre. You know what I found? I found that the closest people to me, I was not friends with on Facebook. And people who, number one, I didn't even think liked me. Number two, if I saw them in the grocery store, I'd go the other way. Were like all about like friending me and commenting on all my posts. So, you know that I think that Facebook is for the fucking toilet, but that's a whole other thing. I'm up to sister. Is he thinking about me at all with all these other girls? Yes, he does think of you. Anjali, is the Capricorn upset with me? Will he call? Okay. He's definitely going to call you. I don't think he's upset with you. I don't think he's upset. All right. Ashley, love life for January 2020. Okay. What's going on in 2020? You got some stuff happening here. So you have somebody coming in who's going to be slow and steady but legit. Knight of Pentacles could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. They're going to make you feel like you have the world at your feet. Moving into the month, you're going to get a wish. There's a Virgo here. Could be a Virgo. You're going to get your wish, and your life is going to move forward very quickly. As the month progresses, you're going to start to feel a little bit more stable, and you're going to have something to celebrate. There's also a water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. And there's a lot of fun, lighthearted, carefree times in January. I think it's going to be a good month. And I think it's going to be, like, you're going to have a lot of opportunity for different things. Maybe even some choices between different loves or potential loves. That was Ashley. Felicia, Felicita. Is Maher thinking of me tonight? Will he come back? Okay. Dylan's 9. Yes, on both accounts. You got the wish card here. Gracie, 2020 love reading between James and I. Okay. 2020 love reading for James and Gracie. All right, it looks like a little bit of a roller coaster. So it looks like if he has pulled away from you, he comes back. So you're going to reconnect soon, and the relationship moves forward. He may be worried about money, and whenever Five of Pentacles shows up. So if he's worried about money, I just always caution, just be careful that this guy doesn't look for you to give him money, because I've fallen into that trap before. You don't have it, just for whatever reason. But then your relationship moves forward, and then he either does something that he regrets, he feels bad, you may feel a little bit hurt, but that blows over, and then you spin the wheel of fortune, your relationship moves forward again. You're no longer going to be waiting for your ship to come in. You could be spending a lot of time either around your home or his. The relationship moves forward a little bit more stable, and then it gets knocked off kilter again, and you start to feel burdened. I'm not so sure that come the end of the year, you don't walk away from this situation. You may be moving towards somebody who's a little bit more stable. Looks a little bit rocky. I think we're at AJ, right? AJ. How will tonight go? Tonight might be a little bit of a letdown. Ace of Cups is in reverse. Temperance is in reverse. And maybe a little bit wacky. There could be some drama that you have to deal with. There may be some kind of a heartbreaking situation or irritating upset of some type. The World is in reverse. I mean, I don't want to like ruin your night, but sometimes we build things up like it's gonna be so wonderful, and then it's a letdown. And I just think it's gonna be one of those things where make the best of it. I don't think it's going to be off the charts wonderful, but so what? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's supposed to be good luck. Maybe having a shitty New Year's Eve will bring a good year. KG, should I try and go on this trip to Mexico with my friends? I would say hell yeah. 6, 7, 8, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Yeah. I would definitely give that a shot. Denny, how does Andy the Virgo feel about me? Will he contact me? Okay. Andy's definitely going to contact you, especially if you haven't heard from him in a while. He takes the restraints off. He moves forward. He wants to reconnect with you, definitely. He's a little bit reluctant. He's been holding himself back, but that's not going to last long. He definitely is going to reconnect with you. He wants to either get back together, reconnect, connect, something. He wants to move forward with you. Denny, what should I know about my new career path? Okay. I feel like we should consult the spirit cards, but I'll pull a spirit card after I do this. You need help, buddy? You got it? All right. Okay, you're going to need some strength in this new career, and you're going to have to make some decisions coming up. But you could have opportunities that come in out of the blue that propel this career forward quickly. It may be something that divine intervention has something to do with. It's like you're calling and you're falling right into where you should be. I think this career can move forward really fast for you too. All right, let's see. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. Krista, is the guy working on my house charging me fairly? I think so. I think so. You got 2 aces. 70% chance he is. I think he's okay. It's hard, and what I always say this, like, if you're not an expert in that particular field, you don't really know, right? Like, for example, like my brother went into the dentist once, and now my brother's got perfect teeth, never had a cavity in his life. And his teeth are totally perfect. And the dentist said to him, well, as preventative measure, I'm going to drill out all your teeth and fill them. I mean, now, we were like, no, you're not. But if you don't know any better, you know what I'm saying? It's hard because we're only really educated in what we've studied, you know what I mean? So it's hard, it's the same thing when you take your car into the mechanic. They're like, you need this, and that. And you're like, well, I don't know, the car runs. And you got to be careful. But I think this guy is being pretty honest. All right. Because I hate when people get ripped off. That shit pisses me off. Hasty V. I don't see the question here. All right, you know what? I'm going to come back to Hasty because I see the one for Emma. I'll get that one done first. Does Tom like me as a person or have a crush on me? Because he stayed away from me and deleted me straight after. It was, he saw that I had a boyfriend, caught him looking and smiling. All right, let me see. He likes you as a person. I don't think he has a crush on you. I think that he likes you as a person. All right, I'm looking for Hasty. There we go. Connected with an Aries sun, had great communication, met twice, and then he disconnected. Last he said he was planning on meeting me in January 2020. Will we meet and start a new relationship? Okay. I'm not confident in it. I'm not confident in it. You didn't get any aces, but there also shows a lot of indecision. The Two of Swords in reverse. This guy may pop up at some point, but I don't think it's going to be in January. All right. Martha, how is Zach feeling about me today? Okay. How's Zach feeling? Well, if you have not heard from him, you can expect to hear from him out of the blue. He's feeling a little bit more balanced today. He feels like he's got the world at his feet, and he's looking for the relationship with you and him to transform. Moving into 2020, he's got a stronger personality and a lot more nerve. He's no longer holding himself back. I think 2020 is going to be a good year. Let's see what happens. Hannah, is there a reason behind YF's post on social media? He's been posting quite a lot. Yes, he feels like he has choices. He feels like he's in control. He's made it to the top of the mountain. He feels like he's transforming his life, and he wants everyone to know about it. I don't know what it's all about, but it's like he wants to take the bull by the horns, and he's letting everyone know. I hate social media. I can't say it enough. Gracie, should I continue my relationship with James or move on? Okay. Should we continue the relationship? 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Like, I can't tell people what to do. I won't tell people what to do. Like, this is up to you. There's free will. You do what you want. 70% chance here says that you should continue with your relationship. However, it also shows that this is going to be an uphill battle. So I say that to a lot of people too when they want spell work done. Some relationships are just easier. They're just people click, there's no bullshit, and it moves forward. This relationship will be a little bit more, it's going to be more work, and that's all that there is to it. So it's up to you with what you want to put up with, what you want to deal with. If somebody else shows up, you may decide to go with that person. I would be okay with that. But, sometimes you got to get to the point yourself. Somebody else can't tell you to give up on them. I think you'll know when the time has come. and you'll make that decision. And I say this too all the time with everybody that is waiting to hear back from some jackass that took off 3 weeks ago or someone who ghosted them. If somebody shows up tomorrow that's ready, willing, and able, you are not going to be crying over this guy anymore. I swear to you that. And that's God's honest truth. You know, like, you're not going to turn down Prince Charming because you're like, no, I have to sit by the phone and wait for this asshole to not get back to me. You won't. So if somebody else shows up, I think that you will go for it. And if you decide to start putting feelers out there and look around, I think you will find someone else. And I think at the end of the day, he'll be the one that's paying the piper, because that's what always happens. You know, it's like, it's usually men. They don't appreciate what they have until it's gone, and then they do whatever they can to get it back. Unfortunately, a lot of times once a woman moves on, they don't go back. They really don't. The only time I've ever really seen women go back is when they have nothing else. As soon as something else comes in, they're like, fuck that. I'm not going to sit around with this asshole anymore. Crystal, when will I walk away from my relationship? Okay. I don't think that you're feeling confident enough yet in your future to leave just now. Let's see when a better time will come in. Maybe March. Maybe you make it through the winter and spring comes and you break out of there. That was Crystal. All right, I'm up to Alyssa. Did Martin think of me now that it's 2020? Did Martin celebrate New Year's here in our place? Oh, shit, I don't know what I just did. All right, let me see. I hope I didn't just silence somebody. I hit something. He did think about you. He is going to be celebrating New Year's if he hasn't. And he did think about you. And he is thinking about you. Emma. Why were there times when Tom looked at me and smiled? What did the smile mean? Was he making fun of me, or was it because he liked me? Let's see. It didn't mean anything. He was just being friendly. He was just acknowledging you. He wasn't making fun of you. It was nothing. He was just acknowledging you and trying to be friendly. Denny, does Andy want happy love relationship or me with just friendship? What's he looking for? Okay. Okay, at this point, I don't think he knows what he wants. The Chariot is in reverse. He's unprepared. He's feeling unbalanced. He feels like he has no choices, but he's going to get past all that. He's feeling a little bit burdened right now, but soon he takes the restraints off and you guys move forward with victory. So I do think that there is possibility that you guys move forward in a committed relationship. I think right now he may be unsure, unconfident, not sure that he wants to make a commitment, not sure if he's capable of it, but that's going to dissipate soon. Elizabeth, what will tonight bring me from me? What will tonight bring me from me? All right, I don't know what you're doing tonight, but what it shows here is financial stability, business opportunities. There's a lot of pentacles around you. So I have no idea what you're doing tonight, but whatever it is, whatever is coming in, it's going to have to do with Money, stability, and new opportunities. Use your intuition. Moon card. Stay connected to your intuition, especially when it comes to money. Krista, what does my relationship with Jay look like in 2020? There's going to be some arguments and some fighting and some pretty sharp words. There also may be somebody here having an issue with an addiction, because the devil card is here. But inevitably, you get your wish and your life moves forward with this person. Money may be a little bit difficult between the two of you, but happiness does come in. So I don't know if they have an issue when it comes to some sort of an addiction, but there's something that you guys may be fighting about a lot in 2020, but inevitably you do get past it. So keep that in mind if there are some dark days. AJ, love reading for me and Marcus for this week. Happiness. There's happiness, passion, and transformation coming in this week, and the willingness to be prepared and to move forward. So be careful. Not be careful, but it might not, it may not happen between, what's today, Tuesday, today and Sunday. It could take a week, 10 days, something like that. You know how it is with timing. Crystal. Will I get my dream home and my Maltese dog? Okay. You will, definitely. Emma, how does Tom F feel about or towards me? Okay. I don't really think that he has much of an opinion of you. I don't think he knows you that well. I think he feels like he knows of you, and he's like casually friendly or cordial, but I don't think he's really formed an opinion because I don't think he knows you well enough. What the hell is that out there? I don't know who it was. Dylan was barking at them. Elizabeth, what will tonight bring for me and Ben? Okay. What's going on with Elizabeth and Ben? I don't know what you guys plan on doing, but the Eight of Cups is here. So somebody is thinking about leaving this situation. And it could be a slow process. It could be something that they've been thinking about for quite some time. If it's you, you may decide that moving into the new year, you don't want to take this relationship with you. You might be feeling prepared to move forward. And there could be an argument tonight with the Five of Swords. And I can't say that it's going to happen tonight, but it's like coming up in the near future. Like even if you made it through tonight, it could be Thursday you have this argument. Emma. Martin M., another colleague, a college acquaintance, Why did he put the laugh face emoji on my picture and tag people in my post? Was he making fun of me or does he like me? All right, was he making fun of me? He was goofing around for sure. I don't know why. Like, what would he be making fun of? But he was definitely goofing around. You got 2 aces, which is 70% chance. I don't know if I like that guy. Hannah. Does YF think about me? And if so, what are his thoughts? He does. He thinks that physically you're attractive. He thinks that you're stable. He thinks that you're compassionate and fun. He thinks that you're smart and successful. Oh, who the fuck is that out there? Hang on a second. Oh. The neighbor's kids. They have all these loud cars. I think it drives Dylan a little nuts. I mean, some of the cars are really nice, but that's who it was. You hear it? To be young. Crystal, how does Jay the Libra's finances will be in 2020? All right, let's see. How are Jay's finances going to be in 2020? The beginning part of 2020, they're going to be a little stagnant. It looks like there may be a little bit of struggle, but then I'm going to say probably around April, she's going to turn the corner and be more prepared. Financial stability does come in, maybe in the spring. Could even be enough to, a lot of money could be coming in, enough to buy a home, redecorate a home, change home, something like that. So I think the first quarter will be a little bit shaky, but after that, things should start to move forward with a lot of stability. Melissa, do you see a pregnancy in January 2020? All right, let's see. I think so. You got 3 aces. If it doesn't happen in January, I'm going to say it's probably going to happen before the spring. Hosty B. What and who is coming in love in 2020, and do you see a marriage? Okay. You have a wish coming in for a relationship that's stable. I believe that the person will be an air sign. It's quite possible they're an Aquarius, if not a Gemini or a Libra. You need help, Bubby? Oh, good boy. The relationship will be solid and strong, built on solid ground. The person could have a decent amount of money. I don't want to say that you're going to be married in 2020, but the Empress is here, so you know what that means. Love, money, abundance, prosperity, the birth or conception of a child, the possibility for anything that has to do with the planet Venus, which would be marriage. So yes, it is possible. Or it's possible that you meet the person and start the relationship in 2020, even if you don't physically get married in 2020. Emma, what does Martin M. think of me? How does he feel towards me? I don't care for this guy. I think that he's got a mean streak. The Tower is here, and also the 8 of Cups. He also shows the Devil card here, which means that he could have some kind of an addiction issue. I don't think that he really thinks too much about you. I don't think he has any feelings either way, but something about him doesn't sit right with me. I don't like that emoji thing and what the readings say about him. I think he could be mean. Kelsey, what, if any, are Jay's current feelings towards me? Okay. Okay, this person is a slow and steady mover. You can't expect them to come in like lightning. It's just not how they act. But they do care about you, and they do think that you're special to them. They may have a hard time showing it, but that's their way. There's passion about the way they feel about you. They are attracted to you. They think that you're nurturing, caring, loving, supportive. They just don't overly express themselves. That's just how they are. Coco, Kay's current thoughts and feelings towards me. First card, soulmate connection, the union of the souls, strength, stability, the hangman in reverse, moving forward quickly, feeling prepared. She's starting to get, some nerve. Krista, will Jay be thinking about me or missing me tonight? Okay. Absolutely, both accounts. All right. Christina, will I get a job next January? 2, 3, 4. I think you will. I think you will. Rhonda wants to know about a love reading. I'm an Aquarius. You do have a love relationship around you. There's one around you. And it could be somebody that you've already been involved with because there's regret. Somebody may be feeling sorry about the way things happened. If you're not with this person right now, karma can put you at the right place at the right time, and divine intervention may take over. The Hierophant is here, so be prepared to move forward with a spiritual connection to this person. Use your intuition. I think it's someone that you already know. Someone that's around you. Somebody that you could have been involved with before. Crystal, is it a good idea for me to move in with Jay, and when? Okay. All right, Lily, I'll come back to you after I do crystals. Yeah, you could move in together. I would say the springtime would be a good time. And Lily wants to know, should I give up on E? Right? Let me just make sure that's what it was. Should I give up on E? No, you don't have to give up on E. Like I tell everyone else, unless this person's causing you emotional abuse or physical abuse, I wouldn't say that you have to give up on them. But if somebody else shows up, I would tell you to jump at the chance to give somebody else a shot. Emma. Will I ever meet anyone good looking who I'm attracted to who really likes me? Okay, let's see. 2, 3. Yes, you will. You're definitely going to. Let's see when. Timing of it. The queen would be December. The diamonds would be this winter. I think you're going to meet somebody else this winter. For sure. Elizabeth has been thinking about getting engaged. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Yeah. He got the 4 cups here. Yeah. He's definitely thinking about it. I'm not convinced that you're going to want to do that. So I don't know how he would take it if you said no, or if you tried to put it off. All right. Oh, Ram, I feel like we haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything's good. What's coming towards me in this future? Okay, what's happening for Ram? Working hard. This has something to do with work. Working hard, focusing on your job, your career, moving forward really quickly. The Magician is here. Propels you forward into the future. It looks like you have some worry around you. Let it go, because you're going to move forward. You're moving forward really quickly in 2020, and your job, you could be making a lot more money. There's a lot of money around you. Opportunity with money, opportunity when it comes to work, opportunity to learn more. There's also a love connection coming in here that's going to bring you great happiness. It's going to move forward quickly. You're going to get your wish. Could be with an earth sign. There's an earth sign around you, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Oh, Lily donated. Okay. What memory does he still have in his mind? Okay. And then I got to go back up to Jelena. Okay. He has a lot of memories in his mind. He remembers everything. Even if he plays dumb and doesn't admit to it, he remembers a lot. You're somebody that he holds close, very close in his heart. Even though he can be a complete asshole at times and not let you know it, you mean a lot to him. There's the cards also indicate like water travel around water. I don't know if you spend a lot of time at the beach with him, or it could be a vacation or something that you went on with him. But he has not forgotten at all about you. And even if he were to say that he did, that's bullshit. It's not true. Jelena, not sure if Tarot can answer this. If I move away from my country, in which direction would it be? North, south, east, or west? All right, well, this is how I'll ask it. I'll ask it as yes and no questions for each direction. Will we be moving north? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3. 70% chance moving north. Will we move south? 33% chance you move south. Will we move east? 33% chance you move east. Will we move west? You got a 33% chance that you'll move anywhere except for north. North is 70. I think you're going to go north. Emma, what will the person I meet this winter be like? Will they be good looking and think that I'm good looking? Is it Steve or my ex or a new person? I always laugh when people are like, am I going to meet someone that's good looking? It's like, yeah, because otherwise you're not going to give them a chance. I used to have that argument with one of my friends all the time because her and I were a lot alike. As far as like, we didn't really find people to be attractive until we got to know them, which it's difficult because you don't want to let anyone in because you don't find them attractive, but you don't find them attractive until you get to know them. So that's kind of made us have very few interests over the years. But I used to always say to her, I go, you're not going to be with him if you think he's gross. I think he's going to be good looking, but I also think it's going to be somebody new. I don't think it's going to be somebody that you already know or somebody from your past. I think it's going to be somebody new, and I think it's going to be somebody who's a hard worker. There's a lot of pentacles around them. Could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, or just could be someone who's very stable. Susie, why is the Aries still ignoring me? Is there another? All right. Is there another person, the third party? Let's see. It doesn't show a third party, but it does show that he's dealing with some sort of a stab in the back. Somebody did something that hurt him, and that's what he's dealing with. It doesn't show like it's another person, a third party, or a love interest. Rising Aquarius, how is the Pisces feeling about me right now? Okay. The Pisces is feeling very connected to you, and they also feel like there's a lot of passion between the two of you. I think you may be setting boundaries with this person because I think that you feel this person maybe stepped out of line. They think that you're very balanced, and they think that you're compassionate and that you're going to either take them back or that they're going to be able to talk their way out of whatever it was that they did. Just use your intuition. AJ, when will I be leaving my current job? The Jack would be the 11th, January 11th, November. More than likely sometime this winter with the diamonds. Susie, why is he keeping away? Is he coming back? Okay. 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. He needs a little space right now. Give him a little bit of space and he comes back. I wouldn't reach out to him right now. I would give him a little bit of time. Whatever it is that's burdening him, he needs to just get through it. And once he gets through it, he'll be back. And it's not going to be long. You should hear from him really soon. Jelena, when will I move? Time frame. Okay. Time frame for Jelena's move. Five of Spades would be 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, the month of May or next fall. I think it's going to be sooner rather than later. You could move up to 5 weeks in 5 weeks. If you get your act together, you could be out of here that fast. 5 days, I don't know about that. You got to work really hard. Emma, can you give me more details of the person coming in? How old are they? I don't know how old they are. Is it the winter, as in January, February? Yeah, the winter of this year. Before the spring. The spring is March 21st. So it would happen before then. They're going to think that you're headstrong. They're going to think that you're intuitive. They're going to be physically attracted to you. They are going to think that you're really smart and stable, and they're going to think that you're well prepared. AJ, when will I buy a new home? All right, let's see. The Joker. So the Joker is a wild card, spontaneity. This is also equal to the date, December 31st, New Year's Eve. Obviously, you're not going to buy a house tonight, but this could be either you're going to buy it out of nowhere. Like you could walk down the street tomorrow and see one and be like, oh my God, look at that house. It's perfect. It's exactly what I want, and buy it. It also could be that you buy it before next New Year's. But more than likely, it's going to be something that falls in your lap and you don't have to go looking for it. You're just going to be at the right place at the right time, and that's it, and buy it. And I think it's going to be sometime this year. Sarah, love reading. Okay. A relationship that comes in that's stable, well-grounded, with very deep roots. You may be undecided when you meet this person or when this person comes in, and they may even give you anxiety. It may be so stable that you're afraid. You set boundaries with this person, but this person is going to be very eager to please you. The Judgment card is here, which means you're not going to have to go looking for this. You'll be put at the right place at the right time, and this person will show up. Your life transforms and you get over any heartbreak that you've been feeling in the past. I think the person that shows up is an Earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. It's going to be a good relationship. It's going to be stable. Susie, does he have real feelings for me, or is it just sex? 3, 4, 6. He has real feelings. He has real feelings. He may not always admit it. He may not always express it. He may not always, own it, but there are real feelings here. Sue, what are the Capricorn's next actions towards me? It looks like he's going to try to make up for something that he did in the past that he regrets. So I think communication is going to pick up, and he may try to do something nice for you that's sort of out of character for him. Now Capricorn's a very grounded kind of a person, so they may do something that's a little bit over the top for you, and you may be taken back by it. Like, oh, that's not like him, that kind of thing. Good. I hope it's something extravagant. Okay. Sarah, what are my spiritual gifts? What are the spirit cards for that? Well, these two just fell out, so I got to read them regardless. Events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. The Two of Fire, you've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts, and time to move forward. Spiritual gifts. Confident and warm, intelligent and graceful. I think that your gifts are you're highly intuitive and you may be a little bit clairvoyant. I don't know if you're aware of that, but if you see images in your head, it's not in your head, they're legit. The Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity for career advancement, change your life now. Work with your intuition. So if you feel something, follow your gut. I think you have a very strong intuition and there could be some clairvoyance. I don't have clairvoyance, I have to tell you that. But every now and again, I'll get an image of something, so I just go with it. The same thing with the clairaudient. I'm not clairaudient. Like, I don't always hear things, but when I do, I listen to it. So when I met my current pain in the ass, the baby's father, I was at work and I heard my mother's voice. My mother's voice she said to me, "That's him, go over there." That's what she said. And I didn't move. And she said, "I told you to go over there." And she told me what to say and I said it and it worked. And I don't do things like that. I don't do things like that at all. But I heard what she said. And she said, "I told you to go over there. That's him." That's what she said to me. And over the last 6 years, sometimes I would curse at her because he's a real pain in the ass. But I listen to it. And it doesn't always happen. I can't channel it. Like, I can't make it happen. But when it happens, I listen to it. So if that happens to you, I think that you should listen to it. Because I think you're on to something. Emma, does Martin dislike me or think I'm ugly? Okay. Neither. You know what I think what I think of him? This is what I think of him. And I hate people like this. I think that he thinks that you're nice and that you're I don't want to say a pushover. I don't think he thinks you're a pushover, but I think he thinks he can be an asshole and get away with it because you're so nice. And sometimes people mistake nice people for being weak links, and I think that that's what he does. I don't care for him at all. I don't like that. To me, that's really sneaky. And like, don't mistake my kindness for weakness, you asshole. And that's the kind of feeling that I get from him. Like, he would make fun of you if he could get a rise out of someone else, only because he doesn't think you would call him out on it, not because he has any ill feelings for you. It's just that it's easy to do it to somebody who's nice rather than someone that's going to punch him in the face. I'm starting to cross the line from being the nice person to the person that punches in the face. Relax, Dylan. Shh. I think I'm at Susie. Should I give my soulmate another chance? 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah. Well, also with a soulmate, you don't really have a choice because you can't get rid of them anyway. They keep coming back. What do you need? Water? All right. All right. I'm probably going to have to go OUT with him soon, so I should wrap up this one. Oh, you have water in here, buddy. All right, so let me finish up these super chats and get to the moderators, and then I'll come back on in a little while. What time is it? We have any idea? Oh, it's 2:30. I could probably come back on twice today. So if I didn't get to you, don't worry about it. I'll be back. I'm not allowed to go out tonight. Ram, is Pedro missing me? Yeah, very much. Especially missing you these last couple of days. Like the last 3 days have been, for whatever reason. Love, any messages starting in the new 2020? Okay. Any messages? Spirit cards for this one. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. Knight of Air, events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. The 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better. Recovering from an addiction. All right. So that was love, I think. Okay. Sarah, why was it so hard for my ex to open up emotionally to me? He's very stable of a person, but he doesn't like to feel vulnerable. Admitting his feelings to him feels like he's admitting weakness. That's not true, but that's how he feels. It's something that with maturity and time he could get over, but he has to learn how to break down some of the ideas that he has surrounding expressing his feelings. Like, there's nothing wrong with talking about how you feel. Susie, if he comes back, will he stop disappearing? Yes, at some point this relationship should stabilize. It should stabilize. All right, Dylan, relax a sec. Susie, any idea when I'll hear from him next? I think you're going to hear from him soon. Let's see. The Queen of Spades. It could be within the next 12 days. I mean, it could be at midnight if you haven't hit midnight yet, but I don't know that it's going to happen that soon. All right, Dylan, just give me 1 second and I will be right with you. I will be right with you. All right. All right, I promise. Give me 1 second. I got a couple more questions, and then I'll take you. Emma, are you able to tell me the best you can what I would like about the person this winter? All right, okay. I can't tell you their age because people come off at all different ages. You know, the guy that I dated off and on for 10 years that was very young, he came off as much older. So you can't go by age because sometimes people physically and mentally and emotionally are more mature. All right, how about a little coconut oil while I do this, okay? Let me finish this and then I'll take you out, okay? I promise. All right, I promise. Have a little coconut oil and then I'll take you out. Let me just put some coconut oil on his bone. All right, buddy. Oh, what was that, Lammy? Was that Lammy? Go ahead, take that. All right. Oh, so I think this person that comes in is financially stable and that they're well-grounded. I think it's somebody that you meet out of the blue. It's not something that you go looking for. I think you're going to find them to be physically attractive, and I think that they're going to have a really funny personality, and you're going to be attracted to that as well. I think you'll have a good connection with this person. Manise. Pisces, current thoughts for me. Yeah, I'll come back on in a couple of hours. I'm letting everybody else going out. I got to stay home. I don't care. My feet are swollen. Doctor tells me not to go dancing. I can barely get out of bed. The Pisces right now is going back and forth a little bit undecided. They're going to show up out of the blue, so I'm not concerned. And when they come back, they're going to be sure of what they want. They're going to be working hard at a relationship with you, or to at least try to get back in your good graces. Right now, at this very moment, they may be undecided on how to do that, but inevitably, that's what's coming down the pike. All right. Ram, I haven't talked or seen Pedro for a while. Why is he missing me? And why isn't he reaching out? Okay, he's not reaching out because of the holidays and this bullshit. And he doesn't know what's going on or where you are, what you're doing, or who you're doing it with. But you are going to hear from him. You got success around this. So he's either going to call you, you're going to bump into him. He's feeling very regretful. He feels like an asshole. And I think that he may apologize or express that to you. So let's get through the holidays. Let's make it through the beginning of January. And I think that you're going to hear from him or you're going to see him. All right, buddy, I'm coming. Susie. Okay, this is the last super chat. What's he thinking of me right now? Okay. And then moderators, if you have your questions, get them in and I'll do them. Right now, he's thinking that you're very strong, you're very well balanced, and that you're very patient. He also thinks that he's lucky to have you, and he knows that sometimes he doesn't appreciate it. All right. All right, 2 minutes, Dylan. I will be right with you, I promise. All right. All right. I got an anonymous message that the Pisces is in prison. Is that a lie? Oh, my God. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. I do think it's a lie. I don't know why somebody would do that, but I do think it's a lie, and I think that somebody's fooling around. And if you can, I would see if you can get to the bottom of that. That's weird. Brandy, do you see me starting school in 2020? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Absolutely. Don't let it burden you. You may get overwhelmed in the beginning, but you're gonna do just fine. Don't let it burden you. Okay. Mel, will there be any more drama from the other woman if I let the Aries back in upon his return? All right. 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the beginning, there will be, yes, but it's going to blow over, and eventually she burns herself out. So I would not even give it any energy if I were you. Let her burn herself out. All right, guys, I'll be back on in a couple of hours. It's 3 o'clock now, maybe 5:30, something like that. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.